It is another week of Animal Astrology Forecast. I am Trisha Kondo, the Indigenous Psychic Medium. I am just putting some details on my Instagram. Just give me 1 second. So yeah, there's another week, another 2 weeks, excuse me. I have to correct myself. There's a fly in here. If you can hear the fly buzzing, just give me a second. Animal Astrology Forecast for June 2nd to June 16th. And I'm just going to pin this to the top of my Instagram. If you want to follow me on my Instagram, go to just try to look for at Trisha Kondo. And I am here. I'm so happy to be here. Really, really happy. So let me just talk about a few things before we head into the spread for this week. So it is a really nice day here. I just went for a drive. So this is the forecast for the next 2 weeks. I only do these every 2 weeks now. It was just a little bit time consuming every week. Oh, Instagram did something with balloons here. Oh, it's doing it again. Okay, so June 6th is the new moon in June, right? So it's going to be called a strawberry moon. But for some of us, for my culture, it is called Nikos. So that's fully leafed trees. As you can see outside, they're fully leaved, big trees out there, and that's what's going on. So we're celebrating all of the trees. We're celebrating that, we're approaching summer. So a lot of things are unfolding. Everything is evolving, growing, and this is what's it going to be in the next month. And summer solstice is going to be on June 21st, which is really cool. And Indigenous Day. And it's also Indigenous History Month, National Indigenous History Month, which is really cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card, okay? Pull a main card. Then I'm going to be pulling an animal guide card for each astrology sign. So I would love it if you would share this out, take your friends, let them know that this is going on every 2 weeks. Okay, so let's go with this. If you want to follow me on Instagram, go at Trisha Kondo. Go on my TikTok, which is at Trisha Kondo, and like my page at Indigenous Psychic Medium Trisha Kondo. All right, let's go on. Let's move on. Let's do this. All right, so what I have so far is main card for this week. Ooh, Spirit of Water. Spirit of Water. I love this. Spirit of Water. As you can see, interesting. Spirit of Water is very, very good because it's all about intuition. It's all about cleansing, healing, letting go of old wounds. It's also a time to go to the beach, time to go to waters, and really, for me, water is very grounding. Okay, grounding because whenever I take a shower or a bath, especially a bath, I release all of the energy that I carry throughout the week. So this is very important. Next 2 weeks, you're going to feel there's going to be a lot of rainstorms. There's going to be healing rainstorms from your face, meaning when there's chaos, we also have water coming down our face, which is very healing. Okay, so let's go to our animal astrology forecast. It's what you've been waiting for the past 2 weeks. And I'm going to start with Aries. So Aries, what do I have for you? Ooh, Aries, this is what I have. I'm going to actually pull two cards because I've been feeling it lately. So the two cards that I have here is infinite possibilities. For me, it's about growing. So the next 2 weeks, Aries, you're going to feel as though you are growing, okay? But there's also a lesson about you giving without asking anything and without having an agenda. And there's also going to be people who are going to have agendas and are not very generous. You're going to notice that energy floating around for the next 2 weeks, okay? And I feel like there's going to be more opportunities for you to expand, which is good, okay? You're going to be looking at education. You're going to look at uh, wanting to go higher, okay? And reaching out to people. This is the month where you're going to reach out, or this is next 2 weeks, you're going to reach out to more people. Maybe hiring people so you can lessen your load. So let's go to Taurus. Let's go to Taurus. There's a fly in here. Taurus. Hey there, Spiritual Moon. Thank you for joining me. So let's go to Taurus. So this is what I have for Taurus. Taurus, I feel as though you're going to have to step back and really focus on the messages that are coming in the next 2 weeks. There's going to be a lot of messages in your dream, overhearing conversations. It's going to be very eye-opening, and you're going to notice a lot of spirits coming to you during the day. I know when I was driving, I heard men working in the woods, which is interesting. There was nobody in the woods. So I feel like Taurus is going to be very, very spiritual in the next 2 weeks, meaning you're going to hear things, see things. And I feel like that's a good thing because you're going to get guidance and there's no thinking involved, just going with it. And I feel as though you're going to notice this more and more. And you're going to notice it when it's very windy or you're water or something in the two elements, water and wind. And I feel like you're going to become very, very open to all the signs. Okay, Taurus? Let's go to Gemini. Let's go to Gemini. Let me know in the chat if you can hear and see me okay. Let's go to Gemini. Hey, Gemini. I have a Gemini moon, which is inverse. Okay, Geminis. I feel as though there is change coming. There's a fly in here. There is change coming for you, Gemini, in the next 2 weeks. And I feel as though you are actually resisting the change. I feel like you're resisting it and you're not wanting to change. And I feel like there's going to be changes anyways, regardless if you want it or not. And I feel like this changes for you to have a more peaceful life, even though you're not used to it. Okay, Geminis? You're not used to, you're used to chaos. You're used to overthinking. You're used to, how do you say it? Living in your head. And I feel as though that is not a good place to be. And I feel like the next 2 weeks are going to be all about you finding your peace. And I feel like you're going to come to it in a roundabout way. Okay. Let's go to Cancer. Cancers, let's go. What do we have for you? Cancers, this is what I'm getting with you. We have the snake and we have the wasp. So this is what I'm getting with you, Cancers. I feel like as though you are going to feel, you're going to feel a lot of nitpicking or someone criticizing you. And I feel like these lessons are going to be really harsh in the next 2 weeks. But in another way too, because this is going to come at you and it's going to not feel great, but these are times where you're going to learn the most. Okay, Cancers, you are going to learn the most. This is good for you. Okay. In a way, it is good for you. And I get the sense you are on your way to healing because life is, I feel like there's going to be very hard teachings come ahead for you in the next 2 weeks, Cancers, because I feel like it's time for you to learn about how to heal yourself and how to cut out people in your life. Okay? Whew, Cancer, you're going to have a lot of learning to do. Let's go to Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Okay, Leos. Pick two. Interesting. I have a Leo rising. So Leos, what I'm getting here is I feel as though this is really a time for you not to go too deep this next 2 weeks. Okay. And it's also about not being too vain and not about looking at yourself as though there's a word for this. Not being all about yourself. Okay, Leos. I know Leos are very good at really looking at themselves, but I feel as though, Leo, this is all about really um, knowing that you are worthy. And this next 2 weeks, I feel as though you are going to be shown, either you're going to be, this is really interesting, you're going to be shown or asked to take pictures of yourself. Okay. And this is going to be good for you, but I don't want you to go dive too deep and pick yourself apart. That's a sense that I get. Next week, you're going to pick yourself apart a little bit, and I don't want you to do that because I feel as though you're okay. Okay? Meaning, let's give an example. Like you look at a picture of yourself and you say, let's take another picture of that, and the person's going to say, no, it looks fine. So, Leo, let it go. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? Let's go to Virgo. Hey there, Isa. Let's go to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. This is what I have for you, Virgos. Virgos, this is interesting. Oh, interesting. Virgos, this is what I'm getting with you. Virgos, very interesting. I feel as though it's time for you to know that you are unique. Also, I feel as though people are going to say that you're kind of bland. I know this is not a great message, and you are unique, but I feel as though you believe you're not. You're not special, or like I feel like your your energy kind of goes into believing others telling you that you're bland or you're not special or something. So watch out for that. Okay. And Virgos, I feel as though you've got more roadblocks coming up, almost like Cancer, where you're going to learn how to go around them as opposed to staying stuck. Okay. Because I feel as though you're in your head in the next 2 weeks. I feel as though you're in your head way too much. And it's time for you to get out of that and do your own thing. I feel as though doing your own thing is really going to get you out of that overanalyzing. Okay. Let's go to Libra. Let's go to Libra. Libra there. Okay. Libra, this is what I have for you. In the next 2 weeks, this is what I'm getting with you. Ooh, interesting. Libra, it's time for you to slow down. Slowing down is good. Slowing down means you're speeding up. And I feel as though just because you're not doing as much as you want to, that you think you're going super slow. That's not true. Okay? You're going to be going really slow in the next 2 weeks, and you're going to say, why is not anything moving? It's supposed to be that way. Okay? And I also get the sense because you're slowing down, you're going to be very generous to yourself and you're going to be generous to others. And that flow of energy is really going to do well for you. You're focusing on taking care of yourself and you're focusing on yourself for a change. You're focusing on how to make other people's lives better, and that's what I'm getting with the line. You're also leading in a way, but quietly leading. Let's go to Scorpio. Let's go to Scorpio. What the heck is Scorpio? I feel like I want to go. This is what I have for you, Scorpio. Scorpio. Ooh, I love this for you. Scorpio is interesting. You are overthinking, my friend. Whenever I see this upside down, it tells me that you're overthinking. And I feel as though you have some gifts, that you have a lot of wisdom within you. And I feel as though you're stalling. It's like you're stalling. Either you're stalling to do your own thing, and that's the sense that I get. There's a lot of back and forth. Um, and there's also a little bit of rescuing that's going on too. And I feel as though you're too busy rescuing. That's why you don't have time to do the things, your teachings. Okay. Another level, you're also teaching the hard lessons. Okay, Scorpio. And I feel as though it's time for the old, how do you say it? I feel a sense of old stagnant entry. That's interesting. I said that. So I feel as though you've got to let go of things that are not working, and I feel like letting go of that is actually going to make new energy come. Okay. It also might mean also that your time is up somewhere. Okay. And it's time to go. So new teachings can come out of this. Let's go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I remember when I said that to someone, they took it quite well, and they ended up becoming a teacher, which is really, really great. Okay, so let's go to Sagittarius. So Sag, ooh, interesting. Sagittarius, it is time for you to really trust and just sit there and wait. Waiting is good because it allows you, hey there, Michelle, it allows you to wait for guidance, wait for the creator to speak to you. Okay? I feel like this is a good thing. Sagittarius, you're going to be just waiting and sitting there and doing your normal everyday things, okay? Because I feel as though this is a really good time for you to really do nothing, because it's telling you you don't need to act right now. It's for you to just sit there and just wait, okay? Sitting there and waiting is good. It's how we put our visions into this world. Let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, this is what I have for you. Interesting. I love this. I feel as though you're going into a lot of manifestation work. You're going into new work. This is what it's telling me. And I feel as though you're focusing on self-love, and you're focusing on how to beautify other people, their spirits and their hearts. And you're actually listening to the creator, and you're listening to your guides, and you're listening to Mother Earth. And I feel as though you're going to be very, very connected in the next 2 weeks, and you're going to notice people talking great about themselves. And I feel like you're the person that's going to help them. Okay? There's something about you loving what you do, and others are really going to love what you do. And you're going to be attracting a lot of people by saying great things. It's going to be very different for you, Capricorn. So there's something new that's coming that you're either creating, or people are going to be joining you. There's something great. So let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. So Aquarius, That's what I have for you. This is speaking to me right now. Aquarius. So Aquarius, interesting. Ooh, you are letting go of things that are no longer good for you. So Aquarius, next 2 weeks, you're letting go of the old you, which is good. The old things that never worked, you're letting them go. Okay. And the things that you give away is actually going to be good for others because, whenever you throw something away, it's going to be used by others. Either you're going to have a big sale or I feel like there's either you're going to let go of people and this is really good. Whenever I see the vulture, that usually means there's a letting go of the old and nothing is wasted. Okay. You've learned what you've learned, and I feel as though there's something kind of like moving or something new you're trying out, and know that you are not alone. Because I feel as though you're looking for either you're changing things in the way you look at relationships, also. Okay, not codependency or I feel like you're looking at that in the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks, you're looking at how you can create healthy love and letting go of, and you're really looking at how you can improve. Okay? Either taking a course or working with others, I think that's good. Let's go to Pisces. Let's go to Pisces. You notice I have new glasses. Just trying out today. These ones, anyways. Okay, one popped out. Let's go to Pisces. Okay. Pisces. Oh, interesting. It is not time for you to take a leap. Okay. It is not time for you to go ahead. And I feel as though slowing down, because when it gets become really windy, I'm looking at this bird out here and he's trying to go against the wind. Sometimes going against the wind is a sign for you to just stay still. Okay. I feel like staying still is going to be really good for you in the next 2 weeks, even though, and it's going to feel as though you are moving ahead, but I feel as though the wind is pushing against you. It's asking you to stay still, right? Asking you to stay still is good. All right. So this is the forecast for the next 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed this. Coming here this is going to be, I don't know if I'm going to keep this forever, but for now, I am going to keep it like this. So I hope you enjoyed this, and make sure that you check your emails because I'm actually going to be launching in July for my membership. So make sure that you, hey there, Mama Dance. So make sure that you check out the emails. They're going to come out soon, maybe within 2-3 weeks. And yeah, so thanks for showing up. I really enjoy you. Make sure others know about this. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. All right. All right. Gotta go.